Well, here's a quick riddle for you. You ready for this?
Yes.
All right. What do a pickleball paddle, a paintbrush, and a gardening tool all have in common?
Let me think. Oh, they can all lead to a painful condition called pickleball elbow.
Wow.
We have Dr. Chase Ansock with us. He's an orthopedic surgeon with our sponsor at the GMC. He's here now to tell us how athletes and non-athletes are all at risk for pickleball elbow and how we can prevent it. So thanks for joining us here on Live in the D.
Absolutely. Good morning.
All right.
So pickleball, it's all the rage right now.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest. Everyone wants to get their hands on a paddle. And it's very, like, people say it's a low impact sport, so they're not getting hurt during it. But now I'm hearing people are actually getting pickleball elbow.
Yeah, so pickleball elbow or tennis elbow is
Right.
inflammation or irritation of the muscles on the back of the arm.
Okay.
So anything that requires wrist extension or getting our fingers up, gripping, turning, doing those things over and over again can cause pain. And so that definitely includes swinging a pickleball paddle or painting every room in your house, getting in the garden and digging up weeds for hours and hours. Doing all of those things over and over again can lead to this type of repetitive stress injury.
Okay, how about typing?
Typing
Not
is
so
a little
much?
more ergonomic, so if you
Okay.
have a good setup, like a nice keyboard that spreads out, that's a little better. Or an ergonomic mouse is also a good tool because that keeps that arm turned nicely instead of rotated over here.
Rotated, good. So what should people be looking out for? And how do you know if it's just some soreness or something a little bit more serious?
So a little bit of soreness when first getting started is to be expected, but with any soreness, you'd expect it to improve over a short period of time. So the things to look out for is either sharp pain during the activity. So with every movement, if you're getting that stabbing pain in that area, that's definitely concerning. Or pain that just lingers and affects you throughout the day, even when doing things around the house. And if it's keeping you up at night, that definitely warrants a discussion with your doctor.
Absolutely. And a lot of people are just picking up pickleball. So let's say you're a new player and you don't want to get pickleball elbow. What would you recommend to anybody new to the game?
Yeah, so it's easing into the sport is really the most important thing. Trying to get off the couch all winter and then rush into it from 0 to 100 isn't going to get you anywhere. So start by working with simple form, work on your technique. And this is not a condition we see in good pickleball players or good tennis players. You know, it's really, it comes down to that repetitive type of use. You can also avoid injury by building strength. So using resistance bands or getting a grip trainer, using light weights and following along with an exercise program. Even if you're concerned, even working with a trainer or a physical therapist, you know, all of those ways are to prevent injury. And this is certainly something where prevention is much easier than trying to cure it once you have it.
Well,
Yes.
speaking of, if someone does get pickleball elbow, what are some of the treatment options available?
So we want to start simple. I mean, immediately just ease off of what you've been doing. Whatever was causing the pain, take a little bit of a step back. Try some ice, massage, gentle stretching. Work along with one of those exercise programs. Even just working through these muscles here, trying to get some of that tension out can be really helpful. There are also some commercial braces or straps that you can buy that some patients find helpful. And if things still aren't getting better, well, talk to your doctor or come see an orthopedic surgeon like myself. Thankfully, this is something that very rarely ever ends up in an operating room, but left untreated, it can get that bad.
Right. I mean,
Right.
like you said, we don't want to be losing sleep over this.
Yeah.
So you're saying don't, if you have pickleball elbow, don't take up tennis because it's the
Right.
same type of thing.
And it's hard because once you get a new hobby, you're so excited you want to do it all the time.
Absolutely, but we have to ease into these things.
Yes.
And this is not something where you win a prize by pushing through the pain. That's just a recipe for disaster, and it's how you end up in my office.
There you
is
go.
Not listening to what your body's trying to tell you.
So let's say we take the time, we start to feel a little bit better. How do we ease back into playing again or even picking up the shovel and gardening again?
So start by doing things slowly, really paying attention to your form. You know, there's such a big difference between, you know, that nice smooth stroke and that whipping, jerking kind of motion. Even with weeding, you know, making a nice smooth motion instead of trying to twist everything out, that will really help prevent pain. And like I just said, I mean, you really have to listen to what your body's trying to tell you. If it's hurting every single time you do that motion, more likely than not, it's going to keep getting worse unless you change something.
Okay, this is great information, doctor. Thank you so much for being with us
thank
this
you so
morning.
much. Maybe like
It
a
really
good
is.
pickleball lesson from a professional would help
it
prevent.
can't hurt.
Yeah,
like
we
you
want
said.
people to get out there and enjoy their summer, have fun on the court.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right, that's awesome. Thank you again for being here today. And if you're experiencing joint pain or a sports injury, make an appointment with a DMC orthopedic physician at dmc.org/orthopedics. Again, check out dmc.org/orthopedics.